Hello, Bess McCarty here, Victoria, Kansas, sharing with you today for the MLM Lunchtime Leadership Show from this book by John Maxwell, A Leader's Greatest Return. And what John says, this is chapter 7, by the way, called Positioning Leaders, How to Team Them Up to Multiply Their Impact. And John says, what's more powerful than a motivated, equipped, empowered leader? It's a group of them. And what's more powerful than that? A group of them working together as a team. So this chapter is how to gather your leaders. Now, if you are in network marketing, this can be to gather your top people, invite them to an inner circle of mentorship with you to learn to train them to become leaders and work together as a team. Now, if you don't have a team yet in network marketing and you plan to build and become serious at all in this business, I encourage you to start thinking this way. Start thinking as a leader. And if you build it, they will come. Start preparing yourself, the mindset of a leader of leaders. And life will then fill in the blanks. Life will then fill in the lines. So you can apply this information to yourself as well as to your team if you have one, or to your future abilities as a team. And John says there's 3 levels of leadership, really. There's leading yourself, doing your own personal growth work. And then there's developing leaders. And then there's training them, developing them to be leaders of a team of leaders working as a team. And he said, guess which one is the hardest? You think the first one would be the easiest, but it's not. It's the hardest. And that is developing ourselves as a leader. This has to come first. Of course, it has to be the foundation, doesn't it? And he quotes, okay, so do our personal growth work every day. This is some advice from his mentor, John Wooden, something that his father gave him on a piece of paper when he graduated from elementary school, and that he has read every day and tried to follow before he passed away. But it was, number 1, be true to yourself. Number 2, help others. Number 3, make every day your masterpiece. Number 3, drink deeply from good books. Number 5, make friendship a fine art. Number 6, build a shelter against a rainy day. And number 7, pray for guidance and practice gratitude. I'm paraphrasing it. But he says, invite leaders to your team who demonstrate a track record of leadership, who have demonstrated, not just talked about it, but showed you, and who understand their place and purpose on a team, who understand that the value of what each person brings, including themselves. And he said you can help them to the self-awareness is the number 1 stumbling block in leaders. And he says you can help them with this by helping them understand why they are there, what they can contribute. Tell them what you see in them. Point out their strengths and give them roles that leverage those strengths. So I'm reading to you some passages from John Maxwell's The Leader's Greatest Return, because he says it so well. Okay, he says, know leaders who know the place and value of other people on the team. Value your team players, and know that the reason we value them is because together you can create more than you could alone. He says, choose leaders who embody the values and the model of the organization and the vision. Choose leaders who give up their personal agenda for the teams, for the bigger purpose. We know that individuals can win trophies, but teamwork can win championships. Can do so much more, multiply the efforts of what we can do alone. So we need to release our own agenda sometimes in favor of the bigger one, in favor of the vision, the purpose, the bigger goal. So choose leaders who can do this and who continually produce results in their leadership. 5 steps to develop a leader. Make sure that your leaders are in alignment with the vision, and ensure that they are growing together. Provide personal growth opportunities for them. Help your leaders to bond and care for one another. I experienced that when I was working with a team of people, and the shared joy and the pleasure of working with beautiful people was maybe one of my greatest rewards for doing at that time. Number 4, position your leaders to complement and complete each other And number 5, to communicate that your leaders are making a difference, because we all value acknowledgement and validation, don't we? So this is a quick little review of a chapter that I could spend months on each point. I hope you enjoy it, and may check out one of John Maxwell's latest books, compiling of decades of his teaching of leadership, The Leader's Greatest Return. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Please leave any comments below, any tips, any questions that you have. If you are a leader or would like to be, please type in yes below. Could be leader of family, community group, organization. If you know other people who could receive value from this, I'd love if you share with them. Share this around. Like, subscribe. Thank you for listening. I'll post some classes. This show is actually sponsored by our generic School for Network Marketers, the MLM Millionaire Academy, and I'll post the link for that below too, where we teach people the best methods I've ever seen in network marketing to jump ranks fast, simple, easy, duplicatable methods that are the best that I found. Thank you.